conventions through their martial arts. And in this wuxia world, every wanderer is free and unrestricted. We hope to return to the purest and most sublime expression of martial arts fantasy. Point strikes, Tai Chi techniques, the mighty drop, the lion's roar, form and intent feats, telekinesis, wall striding, and so on. This game brings to life these romantic visions so deeply rooted in wuxia fantasy, crossover and mashup of Chinese wuxia fantasy with an open-world game. Wuxia warriors shatter limits and break with conventions through their martial arts. And in this wuxia world, every wanderer is free and unrestricted. So for example, one might think to use mighty drop to crash through the floor and get to the underground. Or for example, for a treasure trove behind a stone wall, a player might use Tai Chi to use bear's weight to break open the stones and get the loot. In Where Winds Meet, you can always use any method you can imagine to achieve your goals and explore the
Wu Lang, Han Xiangxun, and Yi Dao. They are foundational to the protagonist's early years. They represent home, family, and ultimately, the ones who inspired the MC's dream of becoming a wanderer. The story begins in Qinghe. In the main storyline, we are the young master of blissful retreat. Our identity is a mystery, but we know that Aunt Han and Uncle Jiang raised us from childhood. The MC is always asking, Uncle Jiang, when are you going to take me to see the Jianghu? Well, as fate would have it, the answer comes sooner and far more dramatically than expected. That very day, a mysterious figure steals the jade pendant. The protagonist heads into town to prepare for the celebration, and in doing so, stumbles upon the secret behind Everclear Clinic, only to be swept up into the world by a dark undercurrent, marking the beginning of an adventure-packed journey from the amber of its invitation. Now, is it truly a miraculous treasure, or is it actually a key piece in a much deeper and darker mystery? It's here that the journey really escalates. We started as a complete outsider in this sprawling city, but through a series of fateful events, we will find ourselves tangled in real historical conflicts and conspiracies. But in the end, we will realize that even though we may seem like merely graced for the meal of fate, a true hero can still carve a path of survival for the common people. And as for how that all plays out, well, I'm afraid we will have to save that for you to discover in the game.
We use an innovative approach that combines overt and hidden storylines. The overt storyline, the main chapters, follow the hero's personal journey, experiencing the growth of a true hero. The hidden storyline, on the other hand, is told through fragmented narratives, with clues scattered across various details of exploration. The main storyline plot accounts for roughly 20% of the overall story, and as the hidden story unfolds, we learn more about the vast forces at work and its past secrets. Meanwhile, the player's exploration of the world and the story is the critical linchpin connecting the overt and hidden storylines. All of this combines to form a vivid and immersive wuxia experience. Perhaps a roadside beggar or a random book in a room will provide a clue to the hero's identity, or even impact the massive conspiracy involving imperial court. It's just like actual history. Under the surface, it's teeming with legends that spark the imagination.